Hey guys, long time no see. Oopsie. Recently, I think I was on the phone with my boyfriend actually, and I got this idea. So now we're filming for it, cause this also it has to do with my political opinion and my belief system based on what's happening in the U.S. right now. I really hope that this doesn't get me assassinated by the FBI. Okay, so little life update. Still going strong with my boyfriend. Happy. I graduated. I went to the beach. Yeah. Um, here's like graduating, and then here's some other stuff. Excuse me, kind soul. Can you record me for a second? It's already recording.
Did you record me?
No, no, no. We have this high school done.
Get rid of that part.
All right, say what you got to say to YouTube.
Biggest upgrade I've ever seen happen ever. Pizza A. Pizza A. Aiden Laporte is the go. That's all.
You guys have any words for YouTube?
No, I agree with Marcus. Aiden Laporte, go. Such a major upgrade. But go.
You guys heard it here first. Gonna be in the video.
Anderson, Bennett, Rubenstein, Cooper, Reed, Ruiz, Sloan, Elizabeth, Louis.
So I just wanted to talk about the current political state of the U.S.
Oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
With everything happening overseas. Okay, so in light of the ICE raids, the protests, everything happening, everything still going on in Gaza, and I kind of just wanted to talk about how I personally did not attend the protest. I was with my boyfriend and my family at a water park. I did really want to go. I did ask my mom and she didn't want me going, so I didn't get to go. But doesn't mean I'm not speaking out. Doesn't mean I'm not speaking on it. I can put some of my stuff that I've talked about publicly here. I have my little stickers that I make, pictures here. I just wanted to talk about how my page, my channel, everything that I talk about, my space is not a safe space for anyone who supports the Trump administration, the ICE raids, racism, deportation, the war going on in Gaza, like any of this, everything happening with Iran, however you say it. If you support any of this, even just a little bit, the current conservatism of the United States and everything going on, then you can get off my page. And I just need to make that abundantly clear. And I also need to say that I am educated in what I'm talking about because I do my reading. You don't have to be a genius. It's not rocket science to have empathy. It kind of is these days, I guess. But I just think I'm also majoring in political science and minoring in government. So this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something I want to do in the future, and I just feel like I need to speak out about this right now because if I don't speak out about it, who will? I just wanted to say the things that Trump is going on TV and saying and talking about, and I just fear I have not heard a coherent sentence come out of his mouth. Not once. Him starting fights. Let's not elect Kamala, because she's a woman. She's emotional. She can start a war. Let's critical thinking. What's going on right now? Who started that? Not Kamala. My people who voted for Trump. I'm gonna say this right now. If you tell me that you voted for Trump, I don't have to know anything else about you. I'm just gonna immediately assume that you're dumb. I'm yet to be proven wrong, honestly. If you vote for Trump, then you're dumb. And this goes out to Caden specifically because when I go on my own page and I talk about how I'm a leftist, like majorly, and be like, hey, just so you guys know, my page isn't a safe space for fascists. My page isn't a safe space for people who support the Trump administration. And you want to go out of your way to text me and be like, oh, well, I support Trump. Okay, so get off my page. Like, you don't have to tell me. You unfollowing me is not going to hurt my feelings, you know? Do what you gotta do. Not my problem, especially if you support someone like that with no morals for anyone who isn't white. So I just wanted to say that having a bunch of friends that are in the hardcore scene and the punk scene in the city I'm in, I don't want to say that I'm like a huge part of it because I'm not going to the shows like that and stuff. Like, I know the music, I know the ideology. Like, if someone were to say that about me, like, I'm not gonna be offended among me. Like, that's not true, blah blah blah. There's my nails, by the way. This one's broken. Um, I have friends that are in the punk scene, and everything about alternative subcultures like that is political. Everything is inherently political, and you can't let anyone tell you that it's not because everything is political. You can't be Republican and alternative. It's not how it works. But I just wanted to come out and say that, if you're part of that scene, if you're part of that subculture or anything, if you consider yourself alternative at all, and you're Republican, you're not alternative. You're just dressed like that. You just dress like that. And I think that we need to talk about it, a little more. Um, if you're alternative and you're not speaking about the political issues that are happening in the world right now, but you want to post your friends with backyard band, yeah, you're making a difference. You're making a huge difference. Get out of my face. If you want to sit here and promote your own work and the stuff that you and your friends are doing, but you don't want to speak about other people's rights being infringed upon and other people being killed in other countries because you don't care because it doesn't affect you, you're not punk. You're a poser. Straight up, like, yeah, whatever. There are people who are just culture vultures and just dress like that, but they do have the political ideology, but they're not really punk. Whatever. If you call yourself punk, if you call yourself alternative or anything, and you sit here and you don't speak out about the genocide happening, and you don't speak out about the ICE raids and mass deportations and everything, who do you think you are? You're not better than anyone. You're not better than anyone. You're not different. You're not cool. You're not edgy. You're ignorant. You're careless, and you need to grow a pair. Because if something doesn't affect you directly, and you don't want to speak on it because of that, it will affect you. Eventually, not speaking out about things that you know are wrong happening, you are aiding and abetting. You're aiding and abetting, and by aiding and abetting to that, you're welcoming it into your own space. You're welcoming it into your own country. And, connecting with that, if you're going to say that about yourself, speak out about it. Speak out about it. I have so many friends who are speaking out about it who aren't part of that kind of scene because it's just common sense that this is wrong. Because at the end of the day, politics are supposed to be constitutional. In this country, it's supposed to be constitutional. So speak out about it because at this point right now, it's human rights versus the economy. Why does it have to be that? Why can't it be together, us versus rich people? That's what it needs to be right now because billionaires are unethical. There is not a single ethical billionaire. And I stand by that. We don't need billionaires. You don't need $1 billion. What are you trying to buy? What do you need $1 billion for? Okay, and that's dedicated to Elon Musk, okay? You MAGA fascists. I wanted to speak about Chappell Roan, too. About her video that she posted. She was like, Donald Trump, for real.
Fuck Trump for fucking real, but fuck some of the shit that has gone down in the Democratic Party that has failed people like me and you. And more so, Palestine. And more so, every marginalized community in the world.
So, speaking on that, I also understand that she went on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
How can these girls tour write, perform, interview, sleep, eat, and work out, and like how can they do it all and lead a team and be a boss and pay people and like and be like so politically educated? It's
exhausting.
And it's also impossible. Also, why the are you looking to me for some political answer? You think I have the answer?
But you're like, listen to my song, bitch. Turn it up.
Like, I'm a pop star. I wish I had the answers. I wish the president was a pop star, but she's not.
And talked about, you know, she's just a pop star. People shouldn't be looking to her for political answers. No one is basing their political opinion off whether Chappell Roan says that people deserve rights, whether people deserve to be killed in their own country for doing nothing, for existing. No one's looking to her for political answers. And she's sitting here and saying, I'm just a pop star, I'm just a pop star, I'm just a pop star. Okay, but do you have basic empathy? Is what people are asking you. What do you think about everything that's going on in the city that you live in, even? In the city that you live in, and the people that you're around, and the communities around you that are affected, and you don't care because you're rich. You know? And she goes, and more so, Palestine. What about it? Like, do you not have anything that you think you should be saying? You don't have anything to say, oh, this is wrong, this shouldn't be happening, blah, blah, blah. You just want to sit here and say, Palestine, what about it? Are you against the genocide? Are you for the genocide? No one's looking to you for political answers, girl. People are looking to you to see if you have empathy and whether they want to give you money for listening to your music. This is your audience. They want to know who they're giving money to. And it's like, she's just proven herself. We need to bring back media training, honestly, because she has proven herself to be so ignorant these past couple months, this past year, with everything. Her getting upset over a fan wanting a photo, her sitting here talking about these political answers, this political rant. Like, she is proving herself continuously to just be ignorant, and she is just proving ignorance after ignorance. Like, she is choosing not to speak up about this, and it's really weird. And I'm not going to tell her what to use her own platform for, but she cannot be upset if people decide to not support her because she doesn't use her platform to speak out against something that's wrong. If you have even somewhat of a platform and you're not using it to speak out about things that are happening in your country that you know are not okay, you don't deserve your platform. That's where it is. I don't care if it's political, I don't care if it's not political. If you don't want to talk about politics, whatever, you don't deserve a platform. Everything is political, especially when something this extreme is happening. What is wrong with you? Use your platform. Use your platform to speak out. You know the genocide is wrong. You know that deportations is wrong. You know ICE is kidnapping people off the street. But you don't want to get political. Get out. Get out. Shut your account down. You don't deserve that. I don't want to get political. I don't want to get political. Whatever. Like, I don't want to talk about this. You don't deserve a platform. It's that easy for me to say that you don't deserve a platform if you don't want to speak about something that you know is wrong. People are being killed. People are being murdered. People are being kidnapped. There were 4 men who were arrested for kidnapping, R-wording, and murdering a woman, pretending to be ICE. They were pretending to be ICE and they kidnapped her, they R-worded her, they killed her. Tourists are being denied entry into the United States for having this picture on their phone. If you want my sources, comment. I'll give you my sources for all of this. I don't mind. I did my reading. But it's also just like, I just kind of wanted to come on here and say, even if you have a platform that's small, you got 600 followers, you got 500 followers, you have 100 followers, and you're not speaking out about it because you don't think that it matters, it matters. It will always matter. Everything that you say reflects who you are. It doesn't matter if you're joking. It doesn't matter what you're saying. You're saying something that came to your head. It correlates with you. This is who you are. So if you are saying nothing, I'm going to assume that you don't care. You could say one thing about it. This is wrong for this reason. You're done. That's it. Okay? At least people know what side of history that you're going to be on and that you care. It's not that hard. You don't have to speak continuously. You don't have to be an expert. But people are dying. Kim, there's people that are dying. Okay, the Kardashians is a bad thing to speak about right now. I don't even want to hear it. I just want to say, use your platform to speak out, or I'm going to assume that you are ignorant. Okay? Don't be ignorant. Don't be silent. Don't be silent in times of like this horrible administration. Use your platform to speak out, because if you don't, you're not an activist. You just want attention. You're only an activist. If you're only an activist when it's convenient for you, you're not an activist. Okay, you're an attention seeker. If you use your platform to speak out only when it gets you points, brownie points, followers, likes, comments, engagement, you're not an activist. You just like attention. Work on it. Post continuously. You cannot be silent about this. Whenever one opinion is trendy and that's all you're posting, don't ever say you're an activist. You're not. Post continuously, speak continuously. Don't stop talking about stuff that you know is going on that's wrong, that you know is wrong. Be an activist. Don't just take the attention, because you're going to get attention either way, whether it be positive or negative. Not all press is good press, especially in this time. Speak out. Speak out. There's so many things that you could be saying. There's things you could be donating to. There's everything. Absolutely everything. That's all that I have to say about this topic for right now. If you want to hear more about this from me, let me know. And I gladly will talk about it. Whatever you guys want me to film next, comment. Comment what you want to see from me next, because I know it's been a minute and I'm so sorry. I also got a job, so I've been at work a lot. I've been working a lot. But it's like, let me know what you guys want to see. I love you so much, all of you. I hope you have such a good night. Comment down below, like, subscribe, do everything. I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Comment, I'll give you a shout out. Subscribe, I'll give you a shout out. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. Speak out. Don't just be silent, because it does good for no one. I love you all, and I hope you have such a good night, day, weekend, week, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching. Thank you.